Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel, and I just picked up a Acer Chromebook that has a 14-inch display. Those of you who follow my channel know I have already a couple of Chromebooks, so why would I go out and buy another one? Well, number one, it's 14-inch. Number two, it's a 1080p 14-inch, and when you get this old with glasses this thick, you need a larger display. And they did it at a price point which I just couldn't pass up. The thing had a $50 drop in price, so right now Best Buy got this for $259. I went ahead and put a link in the description box below. Let's start out with the processor in this guy. It uses an Intel processor. Specifically, it is a Celeron N3160 quad-core processor. Having an Intel processor in this Chromebook laptop was very important to me because I want to use a product here in the future that is made by CodeWeaver that's called Crossover, and you got to have an Intel processor to use that product, which is out of the scope of this review. But I will tell you this, it will enable you to run Windows applications on your Chromebook coming soon. Another thing I wanted to do is to make sure that the Chromebook that I bought was on the list of Chromebooks that are going to be supported to run Android applications. There's only like 3 or 4 that do it now, but early this year in 2017, units like this and all future units will get an update that will enable them to run Android apps. Now, with all that going on, it's important that you have enough RAM in your Chromebook, and another one of the reasons why I picked this out is because it has 4 gigs of RAM. And typically these value budget based Chromebooks are not upgradable, so you have whatever it has, you got whatever it got, and there's no upgrading for the future. And the last huge reason why I picked this guy up is because it's beautiful. Just look at this. That is brushed aluminum alloy, full aluminum front and back sides. It is all aluminum. Build quality is freaking awesome. It just looks expensive. So here's the deal. While I show you an unboxing, I'm going to read you the specs to get us through the boring part. This Chromebook is only 0.7 inches thick, again full aluminum alloy body, weighing in at 3.42 pounds. It has a full keyboard, but it doesn't have a number pad, and the keys are very, very short stroke. They only move a little bit, so very short travel. It has a 14-inch IPS display capable of 1080p, while most Chromebooks in this range only have 1366 by 768. This Chromebook features a Intel Celeron N3160 quad-core processor, which is an entry-level processor. It has 4 gigs of Low Power DDR3 memory, which is double what a typical Chromebook in this price range has. It also has 32 gigs of eMMC flash storage to store the applications and stuff. Again, that memory and the storage is important if we're going to start introducing Android apps and possibly some Windows programs onto this machine. Now, graphics is one of the weak points of this guy. Has an Intel HD Graphics 400 on processor graphics, which shares the memory with the rest of the stuff. So you got 4 gigs of RAM in here, and the memory is, or the graphics is using some of it. As far as battery life is concerned, it has a 3,950 milliamp hour 3-cell lithium polymer battery, which provides a claimed 12 hours runtime. However, real world experience is about 9 to 10 hours. This also features Bluetooth 4.2. You've got Wi-Fi 802.11a, B, G, AC. You have 2 USB 3 ports. You have an HDMI port, and you have a headphone jack, and you have stereo speakers that fire downward. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you those speakers real quick. Here they are on the bottom. There's your rubber feet. Looks like you have a whole bunch of screws here. I don't know if this is upgradable or not. Typically these guys are not. Let's take a look on the sides here. On the left side, you have the Kingston or Kensington lock if you want to put a cable on it. You got two Generation 1 USB 3 ports there. You got a HDMI output there. On the other side, you have power right there and a jack for headphones, and you have some lights there for battery, and it looks like power. Alright, so turning this on, it's extremely quick because it's all solid state. I might have to pivot up a little bit here. And it's pretty much instant on, no problem. It's really quick. So I'm going to type in my password without you looking. And I'll go ahead and get logged in. Now right on the top here, there's a camera right there. I don't want that to show up. That was going on back there. You have a camera right there. It's a 720p camera capable of wide angle, like 88 degrees. I'll even show you what that looks like. I think I have a camera app in here somewhere. So let's go ahead and light off the camera app right there. And there we go. So you can see it right there. There I am. There you are right there. So pretty good picture, you know, nothing to write home about, but fairly typical for a machine at this quality and price range. Has a little green light on there when the camera's working, and right there, that looks like the microphone hole going on right there. So let's talk about performance. I went ahead and put a link here for Octane 2. So I'll go ahead and run that, so you'll be able to see what the performance is, so you can compare it to other machines that you may be considering. And I'll come right back after the results pop up. So there's your Octane results. I have 8,178, which is comparable to most budget priced Chromebooks that are out on sale right now, or for sale. So anyway, you're not going to find anything in this price range that has this feature set, but it does come at a cost, and I'll go over the cons here real quick. Number one, you do have a full-size keyboard here. However, you don't have a number pad. They're not backlit, and the throw or the when you push these down, there's very little throw on them. So some people might not like it. I've been able to type on it fine, not a problem. The touchpad works perfectly, no problem with that. I know I've had some before where there are problems with it, but this one is really nice. Now, like most ultra books and small skinny machines like this, it doesn't have a DVD or Blu-ray drive or anything like that in it. But here's the biggest letdown of all. If there's one big disappointment, it's that it doesn't have an SD card slot. None. You have no slots whatsoever. So if you want to transfer things to a card or something like that, you're going to have to use a card reader in the USB port. So, big disappointment. Now, let's talk about some really nice touches. Now, if you look really close right here, look at this. They put like a little plastic thing all around the edge of the screen. So it goes all the way around the edge, a little like plastic gasket, plasticky rubber kind. Really nice. So when you close it, it sort of dampens so the lid doesn't go metal to metal, because this is all aluminum alloy, which is very impressive for something at this price range. So that's a very, very nice touch. And the rubber feet do a good job holding everything steady. It's not top heavy, and this can go all the way down to the ground right there. Now, one thing it can't do is it can't do that trick that the Macs could do, where you do that one finger opening. You could see, well, you know what? It did sort of almost open up there, one finger, but generally you gotta hold it down. You know, it's just a little. And again, your mileage may vary depending on whether yours could do that or not. But it actually almost did it right there, so that's pretty impressive. The next thing I want to do is show you how well this thing could stream video. I'm going to make sure I have 1080p selected right there, which is good. Since this does have a 1080p screen, going to 4K doesn't make sense, does it? The reason why I want to do this is because what you're going to be doing with a Chromebook is probably browsing the web and watching video. So we'll go ahead and start it up right here. We'll see how
what
that
I'll be showing you today
goes.
Is the Samsung Gear 360 camera.
Alright, I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. And now we'll go ahead and go full screen.
channel. I actually should have already posted this video, however, for the last week...
Looks pretty smooth, doesn't it?
...videos that I've been taking with this, and I went ahead and put those links in the description box below. Also in the description...
Now this is a poor representation here because the video actually was jumpy right there. But you can see how smooth we are right here, right?
Less than I paid for it, so I'm kind of pissed. On Amazon, they're selling this for $225.
So there you go. Now getting back to running Android apps on these machines here, I just want to show you right up here on the screen here. This is on the Chromium Project's website, but if you just do a Google search on Chromebooks and Android apps, and I just clicked on the first one right there, this is what comes up. And you can see right there that, sorry about all that creaking noise, but you can sort of see right there, there is the Chromebook 14 by Acer, and it will be supported early here in 2017. The other product that'll be coming out soon, and I'm an early beta tester and I'm waiting for a machine of mine to support it, is this CodeWeaver product called Crossover. And what it enables you to do is to run Windows applications on Mac, Linux, and in this case on a Chromebook. So there you go, the Acer Chromebook 14. I really liked it. And again, I got mine at Best Buy, and believe it or not, I got it in the store for $249, which is $10 cheaper than their listing on the website. So maybe you should walk into your brick and mortar store, and this wasn't out either in the display, in the demo area, you know, where they have all the computers. I went in there because I saw it online and I saw it was available at my Best Buy, and when I went there they had to go take it off some top shelf, climb the stairs, and they got it down and they rung it up, and it was $249. So it might do you some good, save you $10, as long as you're within, you don't blow $10 worth of gas getting to a Best Buy, and maybe getting it there for $249. But eventually the price will drop even more. So if you're watching this video like months down the road, none of this really matters, does it? But man, this thing just smells a very high quality, very well made. Just look at that nice, beautiful build quality. You can see one of the lights are on there. There you go. I guess that means it's in standby because I just closed it. So that's what it does. If it's on and you just close it, you can see that little red light. Blink, blink. Man, I'm very happy with my purchase, and I'll be even happier. What I'll probably do is when these products become available for this particular machine, I'll probably come back and do a video on it and show you. I have messed around with Android apps on Chromebooks before, and I think I even did a quick video on my little Acer Flip. But the Acer Flip has a very small display. Again, it's glossy because it is touchscreen. That guy is not touchscreen, so it has anti-reflective, which makes that one better in sunlight than this one, which will just reflect crap all in your face, right? So it's all give and take. Man, I'm going a mile a minute. But this guy's a little too small now. Thick glasses, old. You know, don't laugh. You're going to be there one day. And I remember when people used to tell that to me, and I just chuckle and laugh. I'm like, yeah, that's what old people say. And here I am. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are. Take care. Bye.